Hello everyone, this is your girl HappyNappy1. I'm reporting you from my car, and it's another episode of Rainy Days in Minnesota. Yeah, my hands look a little bit ashy, so I'm gonna put some lotion on. Thank you for joining me today. Oh Lord, that stuff squirted everywhere. But anywho, thank you for joining me today. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Join the fam bam, get acquainted with your girl, and I'm glad that you're here. If you are not new, welcome back. This ain't your first rodeo. You know how it go. We're just gonna get it in. From the title, yeah, it's about the time my kids ran away. And when I say my kids ran away, my car is moving out, just you know. I am referring to my two boys. My youngest, which is Pervious, and my oldest, which is Joshua. So yeah, so one day, I'm gonna jump right into this story. Yeah, so I was minding my business, you know, and my daughter comes in and she's like, Mom, I think the boys flooded the basement. So at this point, we were living in an apartment building in White Bear Lake, Minnesota. And it was only a 3 family. So it was the owner's stepdaughter was on top of us. We were on the main floor, and then somebody else lived underneath us, a family that moved in from Colorado. So yeah, we had to pay for washing, which irritated me. We had it on wash and dry, which was crazy. We just didn't have the space to use it, so we had to pay. So my children were down there using it, and somehow they flooded the basement. So I'm like, y'all, what is wrong with y'all? So I was like, you know what? I'm not even finna deal with this. I'm gonna let y'all dad deal with y'all. So I go upstairs and I tell my husband about what's going on. And Perry's like, they did what? So he was like, all right, I'm gonna let them finish up, do what they need to do, and then I'm gonna get at them. Now, mind y'all, when he said he was gonna get at them, he literally, all he was gonna do was just talk to them. Like literally, that's all he was gonna do was talk to them. And I guess in their mind, they thought that he was gonna give them a whooping or whatever, but that wasn't even what it was gonna be. I mean, yeah, y'all did mess up, but it wasn't to the point that he was like, I'm gonna put hands on y'all. He just was gonna verbally talk to them. So we had them go put the clothes outside to dry them on the line. It's like summertime at this point, it's warm. And we look around because I knew I told them to just go outside and hang up the clothes, but they wasn't outside when I looked out there. I was like, hey, Perry, did you send the boys to the store or something? Like, they're not outside. He's like, why wouldn't they be outside, you know? And so my daughter's like, yeah, no, I don't see them either. So I'm like, I'm in panic mode because, you know, folks be stealing kids and I ain't got time for my babies to be getting stolen. So we hurry up, we go outside, we're looking for them everywhere, going to neighbors, looking in the yard. We're just doing everything possible because we're trying to find them. And at this time, they're only like 9 and 7 or 10 and 7, something like that. 9, somewhere around that. They're still young. And so we just cannot find them. We're looking around for them and everything. And I'm so afraid because I'm like, I hope this is not happening to me. Because you know, people have horror stories of their children getting abducted and something happens to them, and I'm like, this is my worst nightmare ever. So we're all in the car, we're looking for them, and then me and my husband were like, okay, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna go and get some gas, because we didn't have, you know, a lot of gas in our car. We didn't plan on going anywhere. So we just happened to stop at this Speedway or Super America. It's on the corner by Maplewood Mall. And Maplewood Mall is quite a distance from where we live. Now, at this point, our children have been missing for a good ooh, I don't know, maybe over an hour. Like, we have no idea where our children are, and we've called the police. We've done everything that we need to do. And so it was some more, it happened to be some cops there. We saw the car, and we were going to talk to them and tell them what was going on. And so I was about to pump the gas, but my husband goes in, and he's like, Danielle, you are not going to believe what I saw. And I'm like, what? He come pulling out Josh and Purvis out the daggone Super America. So I'm like, what the heck? And I'm looking at them. They look all dirty. They got dirt on their face, on their clothes. They ain't got on no shoes. One of them had on one sock. I'm like, what the heck is going on? Like, what happened? I mean, I was just so relieved that I found them, you know, that they were safe. But now it's like, what the freak is going on? Like, are y'all playing games with me? Like, what the heck? So we get them, and we're talking to them, and the police is there, because the police is asking the same question, like, what happened? You know, why do you look like this? You were at home, tell us the story. And so these fools, Lord, my children are something else. They decided to tell us that they were abducted. Yes, they said they were abducted. Someone tried to get them, and they got away. And, you know, that's why they had the dirt all on their face, because they was doing a whole lot to get away from them. And I'm like, I mean, I know I was born the other day, but it wasn't yesterday. So I'm like, I know my kid's not trying to run this line on me like I'm slow or something. Like, I can't put 2 and 2 together and make 4. You know, I'm not gonna say 2 and 2 make 5. So I'm just like listening to them. I'm like, I know y'all lying, but I'm gonna let y'all finish. And so I just let them have it. I'm like, you know what? This ain't even what this is. We're not even finna go through this. Y'all sat up here, ran away from home because y'all thought y'all was gonna get a whooping for flooding the basement. And instead of y'all just being real about what y'all did, y'all made up a story, and y'all sat up here and had us up here worried about y'all little behinds. And that makes me so upset that you think it's okay to just do something like that instead of dealing with your situation. And they were just like, oh, we thought we were going to get in trouble. And that's all you cared about was getting in trouble. Instead of, dang, it's somebody sleeping outside of the Walgreens. Man, I thank God that I'm gainfully employed. I'm safe. I mean, I'm not rich. You know, I work in the education sector. I'm not rich at all. But I'm okay. I ain't missed a meal. So I'm just thankful. I'm literally, that's why I stopped, because I saw somebody over there. But, dang, that messed me, the whole situation up. But yeah, I was just really hurt that y'all sat up here and did this and didn't care about how anybody else felt. Like, you just thought because you did something wrong, it was okay to just make up a story and just not face your situation. So, you know, at the end of the day, I was happy that they were home. But, you know, it had me doubting myself as to, like, what have I done, or what have I taught these children that they think it's okay to do something like this, and then do something like this, and then think that it's supposed to be okay, like it's acceptable. Like, what clicked in their mind that what they did, the choice that they made, was the best thing to do? So I'll say to all you parents or caregivers, you know, talk to your children. Try to get an understanding with them to where you'll never have to have them run away. And, you know, people was telling me that know me because I ran away when I was a child. And they're like, you're just getting back what you were giving back then. And I'm like, that might be, but that doesn't make the hit softer. The blow it still stings. So for me, I just want to know how I could have been a better parent and how I could have made a difference to whereas my child didn't think that that was their option to leave and make other people feel that way. So yeah, I guess I am getting back what I gave, but What the heck is that? Oh, I was like, what is this? But that's their mirror. I just want to thank y'all for watching. I mean, I've talked to my kids about them running away, and they were just like, we don't know what we was thinking. And I get that. But, you know, face your problems. Don't run away. Please try to build or mend relationships, because family is supposed to be the strongest unit that you have. Thank y'all for watching. Hold your kid. Hug your babies. Hug your parents. Have a good day.